Greetings all, it's Blue Knight, and welcome back to Super Luigi Galaxy. Previously, we finished up Free Sleep Galaxy and got all the stars there. Today we'll be starting the next major galaxy, as we continue to collect 4 star power for the Comet Observatory. And today's major galaxy is gonna be Dusty Dune. So let's not waste any more time, and soar right to our next location. And the first star of Dusty Dune Galaxy is soaring on the desert winds. So this is one of my one of my least favorite levels, to be honest. There really isn't much that this this level has going for it, in my opinion. I just remember it more for giving me a lot more stress, to be frank. But we'll try to power through this. After all, it is another major galaxy, so we're gonna be here for quite some time. And I don't want to be negative the entire time we have to spend here at Dusty Dune. So one of the new mechanics that we're going to be introduced to this galaxy, or probably the new mechanic, might be exclusive to it, is we'll be coming across these little tornadoes. At the height of your ascent, you can flick the Wiimote forward like I'm doing right now, to start hovering in the air. Actually, there's a 1-up over there. Nah, I don't need it. I have 30 of them. I don't have to worry about lives. So we go down this pipe, ground pound down. Don't want to ground pound too much, I don't think. That might lead to disaster. Instead, I'm gonna do the smart thing and go across this sandy bridge of sorts. Like a sandy conveyor belt, to be honest. So you can't go down there. I'm pretty sure all that is safe. But there's a live stream on the other side of these three thwomps. So I want to get that before we progress any further. Also a question coin over there as well. I want to be careful and not getting smushed by those thwomps. I'll move forward a little bit. And then back when they come down. Spin after that wall jump. Almost got smushed there as well. I really gotta be careful today. At least a bunch of star bits and a bunch of coins that we can collect. Now let's go back just in case, so we can see what we missed out on thus far, provided I don't get swallowed up by the quicksand first. You can also extinguish one of these torches, or some of these torches. I'm pretty sure the one I just extinguished might be the only one that gives star bits. I'm not too sure. We'll go down here. Piranha plant over there. I'm not gonna try to bother one right now because I want to get to the end and get more of these star bits. Okay, now I'll bother with him and get more star bits, or just a coin. That works too, I guess. Even though, of course, I already favor star bits over coins, like I've said so many times already. I'm pretty much like a broken record to that regard. I'll admit that much. Jump over there. Jump carefully, I don't want to fall down. Let's extinguish this torch. Yeah, that had nothing. Those two that I did get starbits from might be the only ones that are worth extinguishing. Okay, so a couple of panels beneath that thwomp. So I'll jump when the time is right. And those are the only two that will... Oh, get more starbits. Well, I'm not saying no to that, so I'm gonna collect all of these really quickly. Actually, it's better to be mobile on the wall, not the wall, the wheels. Because they might disappear for all I know, though I'm pretty sure that's not the case. Yes, I say that, they do, so I did take way too long of that. I did get some, so I'm not too hurt about that. There's a hidden block with a bunch of coins over here. Now I won't bother with it too much. It's only got 20 coins, I'm nowhere near to getting an extra life in terms of that collectible. Jump over there. Jump up, Luigi, thank you. And that gives me, oh, a fire flower. Cool. Should extinguish all of you. Makes it much easier to take out these piranha plants and get their star bits. And I already got 2 lives in terms of the 100 star bits I already collected. So I think that might be the extent of its use of, oh boy. Oh, that fire flower. Come on, Luigi, run for it. Run for it. Oh no. Oh, I was saved. Thank you, platform. You saved me. How could I ever repay you? Well, collecting the star bits that are around you, that might be one way to do it. So we'll go down to the Sling Star. Well, careful, I don't want to get sucked up by that quicksand. I'm pretty sure I'll die if that was the case. This is Launch Star. And go over there. Now we see a new enemy. This is a Cluck Boom. I'm pretty sure he might slam to the ground at some point. Or not, he could just do that. But I could take him down to the ground like that, and then take him out. Oh, so that's how you do it. I usually ignore the Cluck Booms, but I guess just as once I was curious on how I could eliminate them. I'm pretty sure I should have figured out their name from their name that the Cluck Booms would drop bombs. I don't know why I thought it was gonna slam to the ground. I won't worry about you too much. You're just be on a lower level. I find I'm being a lot more merciful when it comes to these enemies lately. I don't know why. I think I'm just more focused on actually progressing through the game because I feel like if I spend too much time trying to eliminate all the enemies in a given area, that might slow the progress a little bit, and it might make the video a little bit more boring. So I'm trying to strike a balance of trying to be efficient in my progress of getting through a level as fast as possible, while trying to take out the enemies at the same time. It's pretty difficult to find that balance, but I'm pretty sure I might be able to strike it at some point. So we got a couple of Sling Stars here. Actually, I want to go over here first. Well, there's a bunch of star bits here, so... Oh, never mind, I'm going back to that other Sling Star. Yeah, that just helps me get that Cyclone, which will help me get up here. So, either Sling Star will work. There's another question coin over here. Which of course spawns more star bits. I'm not too surprised about that. I am surprised about going all the way back to the bottom. I have no idea how that went from bad to worse in a nanosecond. I want to be quick. If I'm not quick enough, I'm afraid those star bits might disappear. I'm not too sure. At least I got them all, so I'll never know the answer to that question. And quite frankly, I don't want to know the answer to that question. Slide down that wall to get all the star bits. It makes it very easy for myself. Wall jump up there. Wall jump. Gotta be a bit more careful with my wall jumps now. Or I could do that. That works too. So much for being careful. Okay. Ah, the star's right here. I actually thought there'd be a bit more to this level. So it's just another ascent to a summit of sorts. That's how I kind of see this star mission being. Probably because just recently we did go through the summit star back in Freeze Flame, so that's kind of why I'm drawing that comparison. At least we got another power star, which I believe extends our star total to 53. Getting ever so close to the halfway point of this game. And a Hungry Luma has appeared. That should be outside the dome. I'll be sure to go after that guy before we do get to the Bowser base this time. Unlike the last time where it completely slipped my mind. But that's not going to be for a little while longer if I had to guess. So we'll head back to Dusty Dune for our second star. Which is going to be... blasting through the sand. Oh, okay, that part I remember. Okay, this is the level from Dusty Dune that I remember the most. It's usually the one I spend the longest time in. And we have a new enemy. This is a Pokehead. Just spin into it, that's all you can do against it. But I think we'll be encountering another enemy very shortly, another new one at that. You can also jump on Pokeheads to get coins. They're a lot slower than Goombas. They're pretty much slow Goombas, except they have no body. They just have heads. But they're not that hard to eliminate. But now we have a Pokey, another classic enemy from Super Mario lore. Can I spin into it? Oh, okay, that's what to do. So spin into it, take out every bit of its body. It's trying to run away from us now, but that did not prove to be quite a challenge at all. Let's go over here. Now I know at some point I want to go to the underside on one of these platforms in this level because we'll get something very, very interesting that we'll find. Actually, it might be the one I was just on, the one that we start off this next planet with. It's over here. Yes, it is, a Hungry Luma. That's what I was looking for. And we've got more than enough Starbits to feed him. We only need 20. Yep, there it is. I'll get the rest of these Starbits before I do feed our little friend. Just we have a couple left over. Because we're going to lose the majority of them to this guy right here. One of the less gluttonous Lumas that we did have to find as well. Probably the least expensive Hungry Luma that we can find in the game. At least in my memory. Of course, we'll take his pink launch star. I see another rainbow star over there, but we'll handle that in another time. Hopefully before this video ends. That's what I'm aiming for. So that Hungry Luma launch star will send us into this green pipe. And I'm pretty sure I know the prize for getting all these silver stars. But actually finding all the silver stars themselves is one that I don't really have the best time remembering. Usually I just wing this level, or this particular part of the level, and just hope for the best. Here, there's another silver star over there. And for some reason we're greeted with this kind of spooky music. I don't know why, but I kind of find this song to be more fitting for something like Ghostly Galaxy. So seeing it be done here is kind of strange to me. Then again, it does have that kind of mysterious vibe to it, so that's probably why they did choose to have that song here. But I guess I'm just making a very silly observation. I just tend to point out a lot of silly small stuff. Come on, hurry up, sand. The sand's moving pretty slow, I gotta say. Goes this hole. Can I move? Oh, I just have to do that. I gotta move forward. And there's no room whatsoever for you to trigger the sand going back up, so that's why I got a little concerned there for a moment. And I gotta wait for the sand to go back to the other side. Probably because I'm Luigi, and of course Luigi has more running speed than Mario does, so that's why I'm being a bit more patient for this. And I may have gone on the wrong side. I think I was supposed to go on that side over there with a coin. Or if I can find the gap that will lead me to it, because I'm pretty sure there is such a thing. If not, then I probably have to run on the sand in order to get to that other side. Uh-oh, I probably have to. Ooh, that was a bit too close. So I think that might be what I have to do. Because I was able to do that once before when I got the sand to the top level of this planet. So maybe that's what I was forgetting. Come on, hurry it up. Hurry up, I don't got all day. I want to be done with this. I already got 4 stars as it is. How do we get up there? Do I jump? Oh, I just jump over there. I didn't think it'd be that easy. Oh well, at least we could get our last silver star. So it's gonna be down here, I bet. Yeah, it is. And that's gonna form what should be, I think, it is gonna be what I think it is. Yes, it is. Our final green star. This is the most memorable green star to me, probably because I spent so much time in this level, so that's probably why it does stick in my mind the longest. But at least we got the final green star in the game, which means we can now have access to the trial galaxies. And I'm pretty sure that's what's going to be explained to us since we're back at the Comet Observatory. Treasure of the Pyramid. You've managed to recover all the green power stars and restore the green launch star. And there's our 3 trial galaxies. Even I don't know what's waiting for you out there beyond the green launch star. I'll go speak to those green Lumas for a quick moment before we do head back to Dusty Dune. because I'm not gonna plan to tackle these right now. The doorway to the Trial Galaxies has been restored. May the light of the cosmos be with you, brave challenger. I'm pretty sure you might be the newest one. The Trial Galaxies merely reflect your own abilities. You might find great joy or great disappointment. You may try 3 types of trials. If you truly are the one who can save the universe, you will pass them all. I will tackle these, but not right now. We will go through these later on down the line, but not at the moment. So be sure to keep that in mind as we progress through our adventure. Okay, we're back at the way that we were intended to go before. But first things first, I want to get that rainbow star so we can take down all of these boulders. I also want to get that life mushroom as well. I want to get it. Thank you, Luigi. And now, to get even more star bits with the power of the rainbows. Pretty sure that's not how rainbows work, but in this instance it does. So we'll be using that to our advantage. And let's get that life shroom while we're at it. I was hoping I was able to get to that, getting to that Sling Star before we were forced to go to the the Sling Star, or get launched from the Sling Star. Because you really get that, you get a cool actor effect image if you're quick enough to do that when you're in Rainbow Star mode. That might be one of the few instances in this entire game where you're able to do that. It's a small thing, but it's very cool to see. And now we've encountered a new enemy, well, to this game at least, but an oldie in the Super Mario lore, the Dry Bones. You can't take them out in any way whatsoever. You can only take them down for a few for a few moments, but they will regenerate eventually, so it's just best to leave them alone. And I saw a green shell on the underside of this little planet. Well, let's take that with us to find one of the star chips. And here it is. Alright, at least I got a lock. That's what I was aiming for. So another one in case of the crystal. I'll have to go back around all over again. I don't know why, but this is one of the more annoying Polestar chip segments to me. Just you have to go around this this planet multiple times in order to get all the star chips, and sometimes I don't even remember where some of them are when I've collected the most of them. This time around though, I was able to remember them all very well. But I remember in my practice playthrough, I spent so long at that planet. I don't know why. I just couldn't remember where most of them were. And now we have a bit of a fork in the road. I think we want to go left first because I know one of these planets does reach a dead end, and this might be the way to that dead end. It's just so we can explore what this route has in store for us. Want to be careful of all those machines though. No, that takes us to a green pipe, but is this the way to progress? I need to check my notes for a quick second. Yeah, we gotta head right. This is the way to progress. So I thought left was the way to the dead end. I guess I was wrong. What I want to do is head right so we can find more of these hidden blocks. They might either contain coins or star bits. And what's launch star? Is this the way through? This might be the way to progress. Yeah, it is. But I think we take the green pipe too. Then it might lead us back to this area at some point. I'll be sure to show what that green pipe leads us to a bit later in the video. I'll be sure to splice that in. That one up. So these enemies with the little eyes on the twisters, believe it or not, these are actually tweesters. I didn't recognize they were tweesters for a while because I'm used to the design back from the N64 era. That's the design I most associate this enemy with. I guess I should have connected two and two together because, well, what other twister in the Mario universe does have eyes, so I guess I should have been able to piece that together, but I didn't for a while. But they are twisters, believe it or not. Okay, that way over there. That's where the Power Star is. But to do that, we'll have to head to the underside of this planet one more time. I'll grab this one up. It's right in the way, so I might as well collect it. Let's get that dry bones. He's not really any danger to us whatsoever, as long as we pass him. So we head to the top of this little structure. Slam down this button. I don't know why it's taking me so long to think of words now. Might be getting tired, I don't know. So we gotta go back to the other side of this planet that we saw the Power Star from. But we gotta be quick about it. There is a time limit. We could use the twisters to our advantage and try to get a little hover boost, but I find those to be a bit more of a hindrance than anything. Granted, you do have a bit of time to work with getting to this Power Star, but I don't like to take any chances. As we just saw, we got ourselves another Power Star. I think another reason why I'm not a fan of Dusty Dune is that getting these Power Stars takes so much time, so it feels like progress just slows down to a halt when you do reach that galaxy. Because I remember a few parts ago, we were just rapid firing, going through some Power Stars, and now over here, I think we only got like 2 or 3 at best. At least we're almost done. At least as far as I am aware. At least let's check before we end off the video for today. Yeah, there's still one more story we have to go through. So I'm going to save that for next time. So in the next episode of Super Luigi Galaxy, we'll finish off Dusty Dune. And I'm pretty sure there's that hidden block galaxy we'll have to unlock as well. After we're done with those 2 galaxies, we'll go to the Bowser base and get the 5th Grand Star in the game. Until we meet again, farewell for now.